Alright guys, welcome to my Morpher conversion, video, thing. Alright, so, um, in the process of getting this dragon coin, I put this in, this Morpher. I decided to, take away that silver and, make it gold. So, I have a dragon Morpher. Um, so, I pretty much goo-goned it, and right now it's processing in the process of pretty much sanding it, wet sanding it, and the previous owner had primed these already, so I'm gonna take that primer layer and just use that and not go sand any more than this. This looks pretty good. So I took some Goo I used Goo plant power just because it's not as strong, but it still gets the job done. But it takes a little bit more time because it's not that strong. So, whilst doing that, I found out my power morpher was broken. I don't know if you guys can see that. So, this wire hooks on to this contact. Let's see if I can actually get it. This contact right here. So, what me and my father are planning to do on Saturday, today is Monday, we're going to try to strip this wire off, the protective plastic around the wire, and resolder it into here. I'm going to ask Daniel Fire from Ranger Board, if it's better to just strip it, or strip the plastic, or just solder it to the contact. So it is corroded a bit, so I guess that's why the thing went, unfortunately. So oh well, hopefully we can get this done, me and my father. Also, the X and Y axes are fine. I just re-lubricated them with Vaseline so that when they do click, take this spring off, be very careful. It does it very quickly and smoothly. And if you do tighten these two screws, true that the soundboard does, become better, but also it slows down the process, whoops, of these two plastic areas from going up. So just a fair warning about that. So don't overscrew it. Again, it's plastic, so you don't want to do that. You might break the red plastic around it with the lights, and that's pretty much it. So this is part one. Tomorrow I'm going to have these converted into gold, and then I will order some stickers from, I don't know if I should do repro labels or blind, but blind seems like the better choice at this moment because it's $1 shipping cheaper, I believe. And it's all vinyl, so that should be good. So that's pretty much it. One last look of the Dragon Morpher, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, so we're here in the backyard. It's a pretty gloomy day, but it's not that bad. I'm gonna bring in the plates right after I spray paint them. So these are the spray paints, the plates spray painted in the metallic gold. I know it doesn't look really gold in there, but trust me, it's a metallic gold, and it's a metallic gold from test stores. So went to the hobby shop. I didn't even know we had a hobby shop here in Cherry Hill, pretty much. I don't want to give my exact area. And I also got Test Store's gloss coat, which will give these a glossy coat, as you would imagine. So we're going to do that right now, and then I'm going to have this brought inside so it's not going to rain on this. So, yeah, so we're going to do that now. Alright guys, so here we go. We're beginning with putting a Blind Drummer 15's Morpher decal set, and these things are awesome. So make sure to keep it that awesome that you clean off your power morpher with a bit of microfiber, a wet microfiber first, and then hit it up with a dry one, and possibly, if you can, compressed air, just to make sure all the dirt's off, so there's no dirt underneath the power morpher. So what I like to do is I like to do the easiest parts first and leave the hard ones last. I don't know why, but the thunderbolts are always the easiest. There's always an outline, and make sure you put it a little bit at a time just in case you mess up, so you can lift it up and then reapply it. So yeah, we have the corners of the thunderbolts on right now. Now we're going to hit up the Power Rangers. Now this is probably one of the hardest parts to do, because you don't know what it's going to look like until you apply the whole sticker. So again, that whole thing where apply a little bit first comes into play. So just put a little bit at a time, and if it looks somewhat messed up from the beginning, rip it off and reapply it. Um, After I put on the Morpher set, I actually had to redo it again. But it looks perfect now, and we're gonna show you what it looks now. So what it looks like now. So let's go. Alright, hey guys, what's going on? Back here with the finishing results of this Power Morpher conversion. So I'm showing you this the day of uploading it, so I just came from class, and it's been 2 weeks, I believe, since I did this. And in my opinion, it looks great from afar, but when you bring it close up, you can actually see the streaks on where, I painted it. And what else do I want to say? It's not too bad of a paint job, in my opinion. But again, once you get closer to it, you can see, oh, wow, there's a lot of bubbles in here. There's some streaks. At one point when I was painting, I was like, ah, screw it. And I just went like that for some reason. You can actually see where I did that up top here. So that's pretty much it. We did put on Blind Drummer 15's blah, 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 blah. Morpher decal set, and I love these, honestly. If you're gonna get repro labels or these, I'd just go ahead and get these. But again, a further review and more in-depth review of blind stickers will be available in the coming months. But for now, it just looks great on the gold Power Morpher. The gold on this looks okay. In the camera, it looks pretty gold, but when you're in person, it's much darker. It's more of a bronze look to it than a gold. It doesn't quite match some of the gold Power Morphers I see online on eBay, or even the Dragon Buckler, but it's a decent look for it. I like it a lot. The lights and sounds do work. Now, unfortunately, something's up with this Power Morpher. Whenever you put two LR44 batteries, this thing goes haywire. So the sound of this was not like this about 2 weeks ago when I put the new batteries. But actually, that sounds pretty close. But before I shot this, I tested out the lights and sounds, and it just didn't sound right. It sounded faded, and you can hear the frequency of the sound it by itself, and how repetitive it is, as well as the blinking lights. So that's pretty fast compared to my other Power Morpher. And I do have another Power Morpher. Ooh, I think I leaked out something. So yeah, so we're gonna put in the Clicks version 1 Dragon Coin. Now, I said this before, if you've looked at the package time, and this looks fan-frickin-tastic in the Power Morpher. Obviously, it doesn't really match it, but it doesn't look too bad for a conversion. Again, probably if you went with Clicks Gold Morpher plates, it would probably match, and then go for Blind's Morpher set. That would be pretty badass, if I say so myself. So this Morpher conversion was fairly successful. First conversion into a gold Morpher. Very successful. But I'll get better at this, and maybe I'll provide my services. If you want a Morpher that looks like this, I'll be happy to do it relatively moderately cheap. Meaning that I do want to make some profit out of it, but cheap for you at a reasonable price. So that's pretty much it, and it's morphin' time. And that looks awesome. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.